Welcome to Simply English, an educational channel.
Introduction. Hello and welcome. If you're here, it means you're ready to take your first step toward mastering English. And let me tell you, this journey isn't just about learning a language. It's about opening doors to opportunities, building confidence, and discovering a new version of yourself. I've been where you are, nervous, unsure, and full of questions. But I want to assure you, if I could do it, you absolutely can too. Let's dive into how I started my English journey, the challenges I faced, and the life-changing techniques I used to transform my language skills. Starting small but dreaming big. My journey began with a single graded reader, a simple book with easy English. At first, I thought, can something so basic really help? But those short, simple sentences were my stepping stones. Every time I finished a page, I felt a surge of pride. That little book was proof that progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Tip for you. Start with material that feels easy and manageable. Graded readers, children's books, or even subtitles on your favorite shows are great starting points. Remember, building a strong foundation is the key to long-term success. The fear of speaking. How I conquered it. Speaking English was my biggest fear. My heart would race, and my words would stumble whenever I tried. But then I discovered a game-changing technique: mirror practice. Every morning, I stood in front of a mirror, looked myself in the eye, and spoke simple sentences. It felt strange at first, but I learned to see speaking as a conversation with myself, not a performance to impress others. Tip for you: practice in front of a mirror. Watch your expressions and listen to your voice. Start with small sentences like, I'm ready to improve today. Gradually, you'll feel more comfortable hearing yourself speak. Mistakes, my greatest teachers. I remember mispronouncing recipe as recipe during a group discussion. Everyone laughed, but instead of feeling embarrassed, I laughed with them. That moment taught me an important lesson. Mistakes are not failures. They're stepping stones. From then on, I embraced every error as an opportunity to learn and improve. Tip for you: keep a mistake journal. Write down any errors you make during conversations or writing and learn from them. This practice will turn your mistakes into milestones of growth. The shadowing technique, my fluency hack. One day, I came across the idea of shadowing. I picked a short video of a native speaker, paused after each sentence, and repeated it exactly as they said it, mimicking their tone, rhythm, and pronunciation. This exercise was like magic. Within weeks, my speaking confidence skyrocketed. Tip for you: choose a short audio clip or video of a native speaker. Repeat after them, copying their style and rhythm. Do this daily. It's one of the fastest ways to sound natural. The power of visualization and immersion. When I struggled to remember new words, I started using visual aids. If I learned the word apple, I'd look at a picture of an apple and say the word out loud. Gradually, my brain began to associate words with images, making it easier to recall them during conversations. Tip for you: use flashcards with images, label objects around your house in English, or watch videos related to topics you love. Immersing yourself in English visually and verbally accelerates your learning. Turning listening into speaking opportunities. I made listening to English a part of my daily routine, but instead of just listening, I took it a step further. I spoke along with what I heard. Whether it was a podcast, a movie, or an audiobook, I'd pause and repeat sentences out loud. It wasn't just about understanding. It was about practicing fluency. Tip for you: dedicate 15 minutes a day to active listening. Choose something engaging, pause frequently, and repeat what you hear. This dual practice will improve both your comprehension and speaking skills. Overcoming the accent barrier. At first, different accents overwhelmed me. British, American, Australian, they all sounded so different. But instead of feeling defeated, I turned it into a challenge. I listened to podcasts from different countries and mimicked their accents. Slowly, I realized that understanding varied accents made me a better listener and a more adaptable speaker. Tip for you: expose yourself to a variety of English accents. Listen to speakers from the UK, the US, Australia, and beyond. Repeat phrases to familiarize yourself with their pronunciation styles. Creating conversations, even when alone. I didn't always have someone to practice with, but I refused to let that stop me. I began narrating my day in English. What I was doing, how I felt, and what I planned to do next. It felt odd at first, but it turned into a powerful habit that kept me practicing daily. Tip for you: talk to yourself in English. Narrate your actions like, "I'm cooking dinner now," or describe your surroundings. It's a fun and effective way to build fluency. Joining communities. A game changer. When I joined an English-speaking group online, everything changed. Sharing my progress, asking questions, and learning from others made the journey less lonely and much more enjoyable. We celebrated each other's successes, and that motivation kept me going. Tip for you: join an online English learning community or language exchange group. Engaging with others keeps you accountable and inspired. Celebrating small wins. One of the most important lessons I learned was to celebrate every achievement, no matter how small. Finishing a book, understanding a new idiom, or holding a short conversation. All of these milestones deserve recognition. Each one brought me closer to my goal. Tip for you: set small, achievable goals and reward yourself when you accomplish them. Whether it's learning 10 new words or speaking for 2 minutes, every step matters. The bigger picture: why I chose English. Learning English wasn't just about communication. It was about transformation. It gave me confidence, opened doors to new opportunities, and connected me with people from around the world. Remember, your reason for learning English is your driving force. Hold on to it. Final tip: write down why you want to learn English and look at it every day. Let it remind you of the incredible journey you're on. Conclusion: your journey to learning English starts with a single step. It might feel challenging at times, but every effort you make brings you closer to fluency. Remember, you're not just learning a language. You're building a bridge to a world full of possibilities. If I could do it, so can you. So grab that graded reader, speak confidently, and take your first step toward mastering English. You've got this.
Thanks for watching this video from Simply English, an educational channel for all ages and all stages. If you're new to this channel and enjoyed this video, please subscribe and press the like button. If you have any suggestions, please mention them in the comments section. Take care, and goodbye.